Good morning, everyone, or good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I just wanted to come on and just this morning where I am and share with you. God's kind of put it on my heart to share with you. I've been in a lot of pain. I fell about a little over a week ago at work, and I haven't worked, and this week was supposed to be like a really big week for me work-wise and money-wise, and so it's a huge disappointment, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it because I really can't work. Like, I'm in severe pain, and I can't really sit for too long either because my leg totally cramps up and starts spasming and hurting, and it's just really uncomfortable, and nor can I really the only time it really feels like okay is when I like walk for a while, and but I can't really bend over without pain, or anyway, I'm in pain, you get it. So I'm being in the moment. This week I had big plans for this week, in regards to coming out of the red. I've shared very openly here with you guys about, how I've been tackling my finances, and, you know, gotten the opportunity to work with a financial advisor. Uh, that's a perk from my job, so I'm very grateful for that too. And, over the last few months that I've been working with him, my awareness has just really uh, brightened in regards to the way that I spend my money, and he's really been helping me get on a budget and learn to stick with it. The biggest thing is that uh, I've start each month in the red, and meaning I don't make enough money, and so, but there's only 24 hours in the day, and anyway, so this week my plan was to work. This was going to be the week I was going to come out of the red. And I was going to work a double at my restaurant, and I was going to get holiday pay for my other job, and instead God has me being still. And my gosh, I do not ever understand his motives, or the madness behind his methods at times. Actually, no time, because everything seems to happen very chaotically. But I know that there's going to be this giant lesson on the other side, because I've been pushed into the corner too many times in my life, and stayed faithful and wrote out the emotions, because what you're seeing right now with me crying is my emotions, but logically I know that everything's going to be okay. I have a roof over my head. We have food in the refrigerator. I still have a job. I'm still getting a paycheck. Everything's going to be okay. My emotions come from my lack of control over the situation, but it's like the way that I see it, when I'm backed into a corner under like whatever situation it is, anytime I'm having something happen that's like not happening to the way that I thought it was supposed to happen, or the way I wanted it to happen, it's like I can do one of two things. I can sit around and cry about it, or I can choose to do what's in front of me to do and trust the process. And, is it easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. Does it take practice? Yes. That's why I share that whole thing about looking at your feet. Sometimes it takes one time looking at my feet and I can just do it and bounce it. And sometimes I have to remind myself to look at my feet several times because my mind will keep going. Um, I feel there was a time where something like this would have just thrown me into deep depression, and just I would have thought that my life was over. And so the fact that I can come on and share with you guys, and because the struggle is real, like that red mark is only going up, with I still have all my bills. My rent is still due for October, or what? Wait, no, November. We're in November. Paid October, but November, and then December rent is right around the corner. So odds are, you know, that's going to be late, and I just have to accept these things. I just have to know and work with them and communicate. And these are all things that I am not comfortable doing, but I do anyway because it helps the situation. So, but for right now, everything is good, and I know that I'm going to be able to pay my November rent. It might not be until the day before December 1st, but I'm going to get there, and I just have to continue to keep my landlords in the loop about what's going on. And thank God they have been kind. Uh, so I just feel like I'm not alone in that sense of just feeling overwhelmed. And I know that for me, not having money used to be extremely triggering. Okay. Right now, like what I'm doing, like the tears, like, yeah, it's like, it's scary, but it's like I also know from being here for so often, it's like, uh, everything works out. Like God has never left me hungry. God has never left me without a roof over my head. And, I have my car. I've always been able to uh, get through. So, anyway, it's just a very uh, trying time. And, so I'm also taking in that rest and connecting with God as much as I can and with my kids, like while I am not doing anything else. Because usually I leave my house at, you know, 5:20 in the morning, and even though I might come back for a few minutes in between, on the days that I'm working a double, meaning at the restaurant, I don't come back until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and then I just do it all over again, or at least I do that at least 3 times a week. And the other days, what I'm not rushing to is like we're rushing to the gym, we're rushing to the park, and um, so God just wanted me to sit down and chill and be with Him, and that's what I'm doing, and being with my kids and just enjoying the moment and enjoying the time, because at least I have vacation time to cover I don't have enough left over to cover all the days, but I have some to pay. At least my paycheck, I'm going to be getting a paycheck. So yeah, gratitude is really the key to everything, you guys. And it's just, God's going to carry you through whatever it is that you're going through. Because I know, as the year closes out and then we venture into 2024, this kind of shit is going to continue to happen. Because what's happening is we are releasing just anything that's held us stagnant. And what it challenges, like where this is really challenging me, is like on what I deserve, because I could really look at my situation in two different ways. If I didn't know better, I could continue to look at my situation as like, oh my gosh, why does this always happen to me? I can't get ahead. My life sucks, blah, 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 and just go down this like funnel of depression, Or I can look at it and be like, okay, what's God trying to show me here? Okay. And obviously it's that I'm doing too much. My body has been very sore for a very long time. And for all my fellow restaurant workers and warehouse workers, that shit puts a toll on your body, and we all show up every day. Anyway. So that's what he's given me, my opportunity to rest. Yes, it kind of makes me want to spit that it's during the 1 week that I was planning on getting ahead, but that just means that he's going to be blessing me in some other way, and I'm not supposed to know about it. And this is just another lesson that I get in releasing control and practicing my faith. And I don't know what y'all's God is about or like, but my God has a very sick sense of humor. And that's why, he's just up there laughing like, oh my gosh, Lisa, you're so dramatic. So, and that has proven to be the case. I have seen that within myself many times. So I'm just going to do what's in front of me to do. I'm going to show up as best I can for my life, and trust the process, because I don't have to know what he's up to. He never lets me know. Everything just kind of happens, and everything just has always worked out. So I'm just going to continue to let go and continue to mind my own business and continue to do what's in front of me to do. And yeah, you guys, look down at your feet. I'm telling you, it can change your whole freaking life. It's literally changed my life. I used to be a literal walking anxiety attack. I used to have pick marks all over my face, all over my arms, because that's what I did. I picked myself, just so stressed to the max with anxiety. And to be able to sit here and, yeah, I cried. I'm human, I have emotion. And be able to laugh about my situation and the fact that my God has such a sick sense of humor and is up there laughing at me being so dramatic right now. Come on. But that's just the way that he works. And even though he can even though I couldn't have a God that didn't have a sixth sense of humor. You know, I have a sixth sense of humor, so why wouldn't my God? You know what I'm saying? So talk to God like your friend, you know, because he is. And even if you can't see what he's up to, he's always up to something to help you. And I'm going to be able to share on here sooner than later about how or whatever happened. So to work out my situation. And you'll see me continue to show up and live my life because it's going to work out. So anyway, I love you. I hope that you have an amazing day. And today's Thanksgiving, so it's like the gratitude day. Yeah, so fucking be grateful, man. Be grateful for the air that you're breathing. If that's all that you can think of, you know, then that matters because you're being kept alive for something, okay? That means God ain't done with you yet, all right? So hang in there tough. I love you so, so much. Thank you for the love that you send me, and I will see you soon, okay? Maybe today I'll put out a, just like a general reading because, you know, I love doing the cards, so, but, yeah, have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.